Hi everyone, thanks for being with me. One of the things I want to talk about today are crazy people. I want to talk about somebody that I'm not obsessed with, but I am most interested in, because there are a group of people out there who are so right wing, that are so QAnon embedded, that their psychology fascinates me, that they believe the crazy shit that they believe intrigues me no end. And I often wonder, what is it about these people? What sort of mental well-being issues do they have that will cause them to be so irrational, that they embed themselves in conspiracy theories which are completely unfounded. Now, I do need to say that I have never ever really, well, no, I've just never put down anybody who's got a disability. I respect people's differences. I understand that everybody has the right to be able to say whatever they need to say in the way that they wish to say it, providing it isn't all that offensive of somebody else, isn't denigrating someone too much. But in this particular case, I'm going to make an exception, because these people are nuts, to put it mildly. They believe the most bizarre things. They have so David Graham has this thing whereby he talks about making people. So Monday is the night that he makes people famous, because in his warped mind he has this is captured this massive audience. I don't know how many people he thinks he gets to, and I'm sure that they may total the thousands. I'm not sure. But I can tell you so much. I can tell you that at least from the number of views that he tends to get when he goes live, there's a standard 190, 200 people. So this is who he's getting to. And because he has access to that many people and is on a whole host of platforms, that he thinks he's getting to people that matter. Well, the reality is that if you're not conveying your message to a range of people who may not necessarily accept your message to start with, but are persuaded by your arguments to join the group, then you're making progress. But people like these right wingers do not make that much progress. That the people that believe in what they believe in are entrenched. They're not going to shift, no matter what David Campbell says. And the other thing is, who would name yourself guru? What does that say about your mental well-being if you think that you are the guru, the answers to everything, you're all-powerful, all-knowing, or whatever? So I'm going to play a little clip at the moment. And the thing that interests me about this clip is that they believe that there is going to be, on the 24th of next month, there's going to be a revolution of some sort. So the army's going to take over. They're going to kick out all the governments. They're going to execute, I guess, all those people that are in government, and they're going to change the world. They're going to do a Donald Trump, which is what Trump would do had he had the opportunity now to be in power. But so, and then they cite something that Trump says. Now, I'll comment about that when they do, but in the interim, they're going through this list of places where there's military activity, because military activity means to these people that the military are on their side, and that the military are going to be involved in some sort of government takeover come next month. Now, don't think that's going to happen, but they do, and they're focused specifically on that. So here is what David has to say, and his friend Kaz. Now, the interesting thing is, I don't see David nor Kaz or any of the people they have on as being stupid people. I think that they're intelligent, but very, very misguided. And it's interesting because even though I may see some of these people as intelligent, I would view Donald Trump, for example, as being unintelligent, a moron, stupid. These people are not stupid in the same way that Trump's stupid. Trump's in an whole league of his own in terms of stupidity and narcissism. But these people, I guess what I'm saying is, to some extent, I have sort of a bizarre sense of respect for what it is that they're doing, not necessarily what they believe.
Listen, discernment, guys. All right, we know it's time. Now, why I'm getting to this exercise in Australia is because we're ahead of schedule at the moment, guys. It's not supposed to start the 24th of next month. Okay? So if it's not starting the 24th of next month, and I'm just asking the question, what are they doing out now? Starting to do their training.
So this is a preamble to this amazing military takeover that's going to happen on the 24th. Now, what I plan to do is, on the 24th of next month, I'm going to be doing another video, and the question will be, why is nothing changed? And we see this all the time with QAnon theorists. They're masters at changing the goalposts when things don't work out well for them.
Okay, so we just got to look at this logically, but there's things in the background like these orders and that Derek's talked about. Now, we look at the Trump talk the other day, and he came out with this thing called pause.
Now, wait for it. This thing called pause. Now, they're going to explain this. Now, look, Trump is the last person in the world that would understand any of these bizarre QAnon theories that these people come up with. And he would not be using this word pause in the way they view it. But just watch how they construct this word pause as if Trump is some sort of a demigod, that he knows the answers, that he's sending out the messages, and it's their task to follow through. This intrigues me no end.
All right, and Kazza will just take into that now, because that again, he's dropping comms that we don't know how to read, guys, okay? Or some people do, okay? But
he's dropping communications that only he knows, because there's no one more intelligent, more smarter, more wiser, more godlike than Donald J. Trump.
This pause, when he used the word pause, that we're in this pause motion at the moment. Okay.
All right, so what it is the quote was, we're going through a pause right now. I've called...
Most people, I don't know how many of us have ever heard someone say, look, I'm just pausing. I'm just taking a break. I'm just taking it easy. There is this moment where I've got to think about what's been happening to me, particularly when you've got, 37 indictments against you, I guess, or 37 charges and a number of indictments.
The pause. Okay, now pause equals public alert, unregistered soliciting entities. Okay, if you go to the SEC, what they actually say is public alert, unregistered soliciting entities. The pause program lists entities that falsely claim to be registered, licensed and or are located in the United States in their solicitation of investors. The pause program also lists entities that impersonate genuine US registered securities firms as well as fictitious regulators, governmental agencies and international organisations.
Okay, so...
Now that means nothing. There could be... I haven't looked up what pause is, incidentally. So if anybody wants to correct me, feel free to. But I can assure you that it has nothing to do with anything that they're saying. So how they take this organisation, pause, is about all these entities and investments and finance and whatever, and how they bring that together to something that Trump said just because he says there's a pause, is an interesting bit of mental gymnastics.
When Trump's dropped this comm, guys, what do you think he's saying to us?
How would you bloody know?
That's what we're in, a public alert, unregistered soliciting entities, all right? So they're disclosing all this stuff, all right? It's coming out. They're going them, all right? So all these little comms, you know what I mean, is what? Yeah, and we'll get Derek to talk more about this on Thursday morning. All right, but yeah, this is the sort of stuff that they are dropping out over there, right? And we know that things are going down. Now,
I think that they think that things are going down because a jerk, a red-faced, oversized buffoon is making these statements that somehow they think that something is going down. Now, I don't want to labour too much on how these crazy people are, but I do want to warn people that we need to be mindful of what they're doing and how they're thinking. Nothing. The reality is nothing will change. That they'll still continue to propagate these sorts of erroneous beliefs, and there will be a group of people who will continue to fall for them, and they will continue to do whatever it is they're doing until the day they die. And I think it's sad in a way that someone should waste so much of their time investing in something which is not going to eventuate in anything. There's a group of these guys actually who stand opposite on the other side of the lake near where the Governor General lives, and they spend every day with an amplifier yelling at him and quoting the Nuremberg trial statement and stuff from the United Nations, and telling him that it's about time he changed stuff and that he implements certain programs, whatever, as if the Governor General is sitting on his back doorstep listening to him saying, yeah, that's a really good idea. Why didn't I think of that before? Because they are obsessed. And obsessed people do not get what they want or need when their obsessions are so extreme. You can be obsessed about certain things in your life. I'm a bit obsessed with YouTube channel. I'm obsessed with this sort of stuff. But you can be obsessed and rational, or you can be obsessed and paranoid. And these people are paranoid. And that's an unhealthy state to be. And there's a part of me that feels, I guess I was going to say sorry for them, but that's not exactly the word I'm looking for. And pity isn't the word either. I guess what I wish they would do would be to find other ways to invest their time that would benefit themselves and the people that they care about. Because at the end of the day, for people like David Graham, this is just about their ego. And that's it. So thanks everybody for being with me. Take care. Look after yourself. Hey, look, by the way, make some comments below. And also, before I go, don't forget, if you're watching me for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. That would be fabulous. And contact me on the email below. Take care. Look after yourselves, everybody. And be safe.